Salam and welcome everyone. So today we're going to be working on the question on the screen that says calculate the value of change in H minus change in U for the reaction C6H12O6 plus 6CO2 dash 6CO2 gas plus 6H2O at 298 Kelvin. Of course, you're going to be wondering, okay, what did she just read? Well, this is a chemical equation as you can see on the screen. And we are asked to calculate this information here, which is change in H of M minus change in U of M. And we're asked to calculate what the answer for this value is and for this particular equation. Well, before we do anything, you have to note that the change in H of M minus change in U of M equals to the change in N of gas RT, where change in N subscript G is the change in amount of gas molecules in the reaction. In the reaction. So that's basically what this particular symbol is that I just wrote the information down. So the first thing you have to do is for you to determine change in NG first. So when you have this information, that's what you have to do. Well, what that is going to mean is that the number of gas molecules for the final minus the number of gas molecules for the initial part of the reaction. Of course, the final part of the reaction is the product side, and the initial part of the reaction is the reactant side. So you have to count the number of gas molecules and you have to subtract the final number of gas molecules from the initial number of gas molecules. So changing Ng equals the product is 6CO2, that would be 6, minus the initial side is 6 right here. So this is the change in number of gas molecules equals 0. Now the R that we have here is 8.3145 joule per mole Kelvin, and then temperature is 298 Kelvin. So that's basically what this is. So of course, now the next thing we have to do is to substitute in this equation right here to get our answer. So we end up with change in H of M minus change in U of M equals 0. So the change in number of gas molecules times the R 8.3145 joule per mole Kelvin times temperature, which is 298 Kelvin. So when you multiply everything, you have change in H of M minus change in U of M equals 0. So this is basically the answer. Of course, this is just what this question is giving us. Another question, you actually have a value that is not 0. So, or you have a negative value. So you can either have a positive value, a negative value, or 0 value, depending on how the equation goes. Some equation will give you a different value for the change in H minus the change in U. So I wish you guys all the very best. If you have any questions or suggestions or concerns, please put it in the comment section and I'm going to try my possible best to reach out to you immediately. If you would want me to be a personal tutor, I help students who want to succeed and get A's in all their STEM related courses, whether they're in high school, middle school, or college level, and they want to succeed and they want to be the best student in your class. I help them succeed. If you would like to email me for my services, you can. And if you would want a free session before you can like make your decision, you can also email me with that as well. So yeah, that's basically it. I wish you guys all the very best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.